So let me see. I've got to get this back up and running now, haven't I?
Did he? Since there's some issues there. Yeah.
Who's had a few issues?
Did he?
Yeah, I think we've all had a bit of issues this week with the live stream. It isn't going to plan, and I've only just about got the live stream up and running, and I hope it is up and running. If there's anybody in the side chat, if they can just sort of comment and say if they can see us or whatever, it would be good. GB Patriot, yes. So Nick's commented on there as well. So, and the link isn't working for you. It wasn't working for you earlier on, was it, Jerry?
No.
But we've got you up and running now, which is good.
You got it staggered.
Is it staggered?
Yeah, we're staggered pictures.
I can soon sort that out.
I know you can. Oh, there you go.
Oh, I got dizzy then.
Oh, we got the comments on as well. Right, sure. Well, that was a last-minute panic, I tell you. You know, when something doesn't go to plan, and you start something, you think it's going to work perfect, and you normally click on it every week, and it comes on, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But it didn't. Now, I'm sorry for interrupting you guys, having your dinner or your breakfast, whatever time it is, but, you know, got to be done, isn't it?
I just got back.
Running late.
Yeah. Well, we'll get the stream going by saying welcome to Jerry, Flat Cap Cafe Racer. Hello, Jerry. Thank you for coming in, and apologies for the delays. And welcome, Steve, the Dorset rider, who joined me with a few issues earlier on, and we're back on again now. So, yeah, Strange Fruit Bikers here. Good evening. Where do we start today? And Slow Rider's here. Good evening, Slow Rider. I think Slow Rider's
been right. That's Stu, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think he's been riding around Wales for a bit. I think
30 miles an hour, right?
Yeah, dodgy roads, cold, slow roads as well. Yeah. Right now, Jerry, we're going to start off this week with one of your videos you did this week. When I watched one of your videos this week and you pulled another motorbike out of the garage, I thought you'd bought another motorbike. Did you buy another motorbike?
I can't tell you.
You can't tell it.
You have to wait till you see the video.
I
will say I have a mystery project.
A mystery project?
A mystery project.
I look forward to seeing that then, yeah. That'd be brilliant.
But you're talking about I was riding an Indian, right?
The Indian, yeah.
Yeah, they've been. I'm going to ride another one too. I think that Grey Wolf is test riding. Alex was saying he's looking at a Scout 101, and that's one they want me to ride up there. So I may try one.
Is a Scout 101 made by Indian? Same people, yeah?
Yeah, they've got about 18 different versions of a Scout.
Wow.
It's very confusing.
Go on, Jerry. Sorry, I missed.
Yeah, it's very confusing. They have so many versions of the same basic bike, you know. Some have the controls a different place. Some have luggage. Some don't, you know. But a lot of companies, even Triumph does that a lot with the Bonneville, you know. You never can tell. What kind of Bonneville is it?
Yeah. It's a big bike, that one. It was an 80. Is it an 1800?
Yeah.
It's 1800, so twin cylinder V-twin, isn't it, I guess?
Yeah, well. It's not quite as, I don't think the V is quite as different. It's a little bit different than Harley's.
But it's definitely off step.
It's a nice looking. They got some nice looking bikes. They're a little different than the Harleys.
Yeah. We've got Strange Fruit Bikers here, and we've also got Mark Evo's here.
You got Mr. Rev Bomb there.
Rev Bomb. No, I miss Rev Bomb.
Good
evening, Rev. Good to see you. We've had a few issues today with the live stream.
Go ahead.
Go on, Jerry.
I said I was with Rev Bomb. I wore the Indian shirt twice, Mr. Rev Bomb, and I've got it hung back up. I wore it when I rode the Indian, and I took it when I went back down to Bonneville.
We saw that, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you when you went to Bonneville? Did you get involved in anybody else's racing or anything like that?
I had my gear packed up in my van, put it in a container so my wife couldn't see it. She said, "You're not taking your gear down there," and I said, "Well, just in case, emergency, She suggested I remove it from the van, so I had to remove
it. Just in case you got tempted.
Yeah.
But I went down there. It was the circus. There wasn't very many people there this year. There's a lot of people from overseas,
Yeah.
New Zealand, Australia, France. Uh, I mean, some of these guys are riding. You have to watch the video. I got one guy was riding his bike. It's like a mower. It looked like a generator to me, but he was riding it, and I went up and started talking to him. He did not have a tooth in his head, not one.
Oh God.
He had 2 horsepower. It had 2 horsepower.
Monkeywood Garage, good to see you.
Yeah, we had one of the French guys was riding a. You know what a Solex is?
Solex. No.
Yeah, Solex. It's a motorcycle. It's a like a little moped, but the engine's over the front wheel.
Yeah.
It drives the front wheel.
Yeah.
I bet you it took him 30 minutes to get down the track.
And what sort of speeds did he do with one of them?
Oh, I don't know. He got 30 miles an hour. That's about it.
Okay. Was it doing a record or something in it for it or something, or was it just for fun?
They got records, everything from about 50 cc's on up to 3,000 where I was running.
Yeah. Wow. I've just got one up here. I'm trying to get the picture up here, but it's I can't.
Yeah, I got Nige. He's goofing off on us. He's the one that usually does all the pictures.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm going to get it up here. Don't you worry about that. I'm going to work on it. I've got a
It's
picture.
very quick, isn't he?
What's he?
I really don't know how he does it, because let me share a screen. Share a screen. Solex
It's easy
moped.
for him. It's his split personality. One does the chat, the other one does the other work.
Yeah, well, this is a Solex. Is this what you're on about, Cherry? One of these?
Yeah.
I can't believe you put one. I can't believe one of them would go down the salt flats.
He came all the way from France.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It probably cost him $15,000 to go out there and run 30 miles an hour.
Bloody hell. Wow,
But
I wonder why.
love it.
Why would you do it? But I suppose it's something to do in it. I hope he got whatever speed he wanted to do on it.
Yeah, well, he didn't. His girlfriend spoke English. He didn't. He did a lot of head nodding, but he was out there competing. That was good. It was nice to see him. But
Yeah.
I have a video up on that a little later on, maybe middle of September.
Yeah. So who's given up camping there?
No,
did
he
you
hasn't.
see?
I'm winding him up. He booked a cabin one night.
Yeah.
I said to him, "Nice to see you giving it up." He went, "No,
Right.
bought a new tent."
Did you see? I've got his bloody name now. I'll think of it. Ron. Did you see Ron? He was camping, wasn't he, with Buster?
He was.
Did you see that?
Looked a little bit bumpy.
Yeah,
I
but
can't
one of
believe.
the boys, they rented a cabin. One of the guys rented a cabin.
Yeah, I would rent a cabin. Did you see the rocks and things they were on, and the size of the tent there? It was.
They could have picked a better bit of ground, couldn't they?
Yeah. If it was me, I would have gone on holiday somewhere like this background here, and camped up on a beach somewhere. It'd be better, wouldn't it?
You want to switch it back off of the whatever you got up there on that Solex, Joe?
Oh yeah, you got the Solex up still.
Yep. Oops. Hang on. It's a good job we got you here. Tell me what to do, innit, eh? I'm lost. Eh? That's better.
We're all a team. All a
That's
team.
better. That's good.
The only trouble with camping on the beach is when the tide comes in and you've misjudged where the high water mark is.
Yeah. I went camping's all right if you've got the proper gear for it. If you haven't got the proper gear, then it's very uncomfortable, isn't it? You need to know what you're doing.
I use a camp cot that keeps me off the ground with a little airbed on it, and it's lovely.
Are they not bigger because of they have like the wire feet on them and things, don't they? On them, are they like the wire ones?
I've got aluminium poles, but it packs down really small.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't mind camping if somebody would put the tent up and take it back down. Otherwise, no.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
My 2-man tent takes 6 minutes to put up, and my 3-man tent takes 8 minutes to put up.
How long to take down and pack, though?
About the same.
Good evening, Nick.
I reckon I can get my bed set up and my stove set up and my chair set up in about 12 minutes. This is not bad going, is it?
Yeah. Here's
Evening,
Nick.
Nick.
We got Nick here. Good to see you. Nick was actually the first one to come on the stream as I was setting the stream up, but it didn't work. So, and then you had issues, didn't you? I think.
I did. I had issues getting in, and then I had camera issues, and then I had sound issues, and I spent the last 10 minutes fuffing around with all the sound issues, and then I remembered I pressed the mute button earlier.
Well, your sound is absolutely perfect now. It's brilliant, coming through really, really nice.
Good.
You have a good setup there, don't you?
Yeah.
So we've just been talking about bikes, Jerry's engine bike, and a bit of camping and things going on.
Oh, I don't own it. I just rode it.
I know you don't own it. I know you don't own it, Jerry. They
may not let me ride another one after they look at the review. I don't know.
I was amazed that you adjusted the handlebars as well when you borrow a bike. Are you allowed to do that with your over there?
Anything I borrow, I adjust the suspension, I adjust the handlebars, because there's no sense complaining about something and going, well, the suspension's too rough. But if you don't adjust it, it's your fault.
That's true, yeah, because most people, when they take a bike out, they just take it stock the way it is, don't they?
Yeah.
And they judge it as it is.
Well, I take a few minutes. I take a few minutes to look over the bike, and it took me, I'm embarrassed to say, it took me about 20 minutes to figure out how to get the seat off. I look for the screws, I look for a key, and I went up to the guy that says, oh, no, you just pull it from the back and you just pull it up. And I go,
yeah.
That's a good idea, but anyone can access underneath your seat, can't they?
It's like, I would have never thought of that. I thought, well, it might pull up, but I don't want to, tear the bike up,
Yeah. I don't suppose they give you a manual with it when you take it away or anything like that, do they?
I looked at the manual for, I didn't take it away, but I took pictures and I looked at the manual for about 30 minutes before I took it.
Yeah. Brilliant. No, it's
good. Test ride, good.
Yeah, it's very good. They give me it's like 100-mile test ride.
Yeah.
Very rare. Do you have to pay a sort of deposit when you do a test ride over there? Like we do, if we took a bike out over here, we'd probably have to pay I don't know what the fee is now, but it's a couple £100 or something, insurance deposit or something, just in case something happens. Do you have that over there?
The last one I took out was £1,000 deposit.
Really? You're kidding me, right? They charged you to demo a bike?
That's mad.
Yeah. But my local dealer just says pick a bike and take it. I don't have to sign anything.
No, I do. You have to sign for it. You have to have an endorsement. You have to have the gear. And I think there's if you crash the bike or something, you have to, they ask you if you pay the deductible on it. But
I've never
every garage is different, isn't it?
You've never paid a deposit on a bike?
Not to test ride it. I wouldn't test ride
it. I had to agree to pay £1,000 at your local dealership.
Wow.
Well, if you crashed it?
If anything went wrong with it, yeah.
Yeah, but not £1,000 before you go out on it.
Oh, no.
I was just saying, they can jog on.
They call it a deposit, don't they? You've got to sign your life away to agree to paying £1,000.
Yeah.
My local dealer just says pick a bike.
Steve the Bike and Grandad, good evening.
Uh-oh.
What they normally do, they normally take your credit card number and make sure you got the money on it just in case, don't they? They do here anyway.
When I used to sell motorcycles, we had one guy that would come in. He says, I want that bike. And he'd bought so many bikes, I just gave him the keys to the bike, and he didn't sign any paperwork for a week. Or we give him the money.
Wow.
Well, there you go, that trust.
Yeah.
Did it take him a week to bring it back, did it?
No. I think I sold him 7 motorcycles, and he had over 100.
Oh, so you knew him quite well, I guess.
No, I didn't know him hardly at all. The owner of the motorcycle dealership knew him. He would come in and bring in 7 or 8 people and just buy them helmets. Then he'd let them go out to his place where he kept all the bikes. They could pick out any bike they wanted, and he'd take 30 or 40 people on a ride. He would pay for the gas. He would pay for the breakfast. And if they dropped or damaged the bike, no big deal.
No.
Bloody hell.
Sounds a good man to know.
Isn't it?
He was a good guy to run with.
I tell you what, Tojj's Tours is going to have to up its game by the sounds of it.
He is, isn't he?
Is it Nigel buys all Nigel buys all the breakfast, doesn't he? When you're out in the coffees and things, he supplies. Oh no, you supply the coffees, don't you, Nick?
Well, we take coffee out with us now. Steve's
Yeah.
usually got some as well.
Yeah.
Flask of hot water.
We're saving a fortune.
Oh yeah.
Go on, Jerry.
I met this guy, and we're building a brand new BMW motorcycle, and they were working inside it. And I came into the office, and I saw this raggedy construction guy down on his knees putting a doorknob on, and I was talking to him for a little bit. Well, it turns out that was the same guy that owned all those motorcycles. He had a huge business, and like I said, he'd get the motorcycle, he'd just take one he wanted, and then he'd come back and pay for it every time. I didn't have to worry about it.
I think it's changed a bit now because most of the bikes that I've bought in the past, I've gone to garages. I've dealt with the dealers. I've known who they are, and they just say, "Oh, take a bike, a sample bike." They'll say, "Take out, have a ride, and come back and see what you think." It used to be like that over here, Jerry, but I don't now. It's getting more and more where they want you to pay something before you take for a ride. And the good guys, the ones that trust you, they're not there anymore.
You see the comment here from GB Patrick, does it give airfare? I don't know. He was in the concrete business, but he was a pilot in the Korean War. He's a fighter pilot. Really strange dude, though.
Yeah, it must be good if he's a fighter pilot. He's a good guy. For sure.
I know if you take a bike out from Branson's, you've got to wear a backpack and it's got a tracker in it, so they can keep an eye on what speed you're doing.
Yeah, and they tell you it's a trade plate, don't they?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they trade plates hanging off the back, but there's a tracker in there as well.
Well,
really?
Yeah.
You guys, the more I hear about you guys doing stuff, that's more strange everything seems over there.
It's just strange over here now. Yeah.
Over here, it's like
very strange.
Over here, you can assume that you can do anything unless somebody tells you no. Over there, it seems like it's no unless somebody tells you yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
But to be fair, I mean, when we went to Virtue BMW, when we went down to Lex Moto, that BMW dealership, they did everything for Nige, didn't they? There was no backpacks. There was nothing.
Coffee.
Free coffees. They said, "Yeah, you want to take the bike out? No problem. Yeah, but you're closing in a minute. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it."
Yeah.
So it depends on the dealership, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it does make a difference.
And that's the way it should be, really. If to some extent, shouldn't it? As long as the bike's insured, by the company for any sort of rider, then that should be okay.
Exactly.
But
you can size up people pretty quick though when they come in. He's 17 years old and got pimples. You're probably not going to let him take out the bike without signing something.
Would you trust me, Jerry, if I turned up with this T-shirt and just looked like this with no helmet and no nothing and a pair of shorts?
One thing I figured out, Joe, when I started selling motorcycles, you cannot judge people by the way they look or way they dress.
Yeah, we have a word for that. It's called never judge a book by its cover. Is that right?
Yeah.
It's true as well, though.
Some people come in like that guy, look like a bum, but and some people that have come in that are lawyers that you run their credit check and you get the lousiest credit in the world,
Yeah.
Well, Ma, I don't know Rich, is it? I don't know who that is, to be honest.
Oh yeah, that's Richie Ma. Yeah.
Richie Ma. Well, Richie Ma is saying we have a chain of stores named Ride Now that will not let you take the test ride. I missed that. Hang on.
Yeah.
Okay. He said, "What's it over there?" We have a chain of stores named Ride Now that will not let you take a test ride. I don't deal with them.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no good.
It's no good. No, you want to take a bike out and test it, don't you? And
of course you do.
If you want to take a bike out, you don't want to pay thousands of pounds. You might not have £1,000 in your bank to do that, just in case, might you?
No, but when I bought my Moto Guzzi second hand from Moto Corsa, which is now defunct, they wouldn't let me test ride that. He said you can test ride it when you come to pick it up, having bought it. Well, what's the point in that? I'll be
Nah.
riding it home.
I had exactly the same with Honda Bournemouth. They wouldn't let me take the NC 750X out.
No.
No, sorry,
No,
don't do test rides.
they ain't going to
How
sell
can you
many
buy
bikes,
mine?
are they?
No.
Yeah.
No, well, like I said before, I walked straight out of there, drove, 5 miles down the road and bought Benelli.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Well, we used to let the guys that bought the, if you bought the bikes and stuff like that, you could go back and sit on a stool and watch your bike being serviced with a service guy and ask questions.
You should be able to. Yeah, I think that should be a thing you should do. Now, what they do, they take a video. By the way, we've got Buster's here. I don't know if he must be back from his camping trip. I wonder if he's all right. Did you enjoy your camping trip?
On the looks of that ground, I reckon he's got a bent back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That
Yeah.
must have been the roughest bit of ground on that whole campsite.
Oh, yeah. And that tent,
I hope they got a discount.
it was free, wasn't it? It was wild camping, I think, wasn't it? It
I
was
thought that
wild
was
camping.
illegal there. I didn't think you could do that anymore.
Not in
It's just,
Scotland, yeah.
yeah, in Scotland you can, but the problem is trying to find a bit of ground that that's not private or is not blocked in by fences or anything like
Yeah.
that. So
You see
it'd be
that shirt in the background? Can you read it?
no, go on, show us what it is, Jerry. What is on?
I was going to wear it, but it's too small for me now.
BGM 109 rocks Moscow hit after hit.
We used to. I was when I was an instructor there at the Ground Launch Cruise Missile. We were doing a treaty with the Russians,
Yeah,
so they would come in after we destroyed the missiles, and they'd come in and verify that we didn't have them anymore. So we had a room that we sold T-shirts to the students and stuff, and unbeknownst to us, they wanted to go into that room, and we were really embarrassed because we had these T-shirts hanging up all over the place. They bought every one of those T-shirts and took them home.
yeah. Wow. And who got the money for him, Jerry?
Yeah, we got the money for them.
Yeah,
They liked buying stuff when they came over.
yeah. What's the saying? Slow Rider saying the main reason I got a Ninja 1100 SX rather than a pre-registered for about the same price was I couldn't get a test on the H2. That's it. If he'd have got a test on it, he might have had the other one, wouldn't he? The better bike.
But there's so many people doing YouTube things out there now. But you got to know whether you have to follow their channel and see what they like and what they don't like. And if they
Yeah.
like something you don't, then their test ride may be totally different than what you would do.
Exactly. Yeah.
See, the odd thing is when I bought my first Dacia, they wouldn't let me buy it without test driving it. I had to go for a test drive in it before they'd let me buy it.
That's good. Yeah.
Well, I did that when I was selling. That's what I'd say. Guy come in there and say, I want to buy it. And they give me basically give you the money. I said, no. I said, I want you to take the bike out for a test ride for at least an hour before you buy it, because I don't want you to have buyer's remorse on something. You need to try it. And if you do, if you come back and you don't like that one, you need to try another one, ride them back to back.
Yeah.
So we used to do, sometimes they go for a whole day and be gone.
Yeah.
But
My
never
old
did
dealer on the Isle of Wight was sorry, Jay.
Go on, carry on.
Well, they never did complain
cut
after
Jerry
they
off.
bought the bike.
Go on, Steve.
Jerry, finish.
Jerry, go on first.
I'm finished now.
I butted in there. Sorry, just to say hello to Bailotron. I like butting in to say hello to people, and that's just me. Sorry about that, Dave. Steve,
I thought Jerry had finished. Sorry, then we had a bit of a lag there. But my local dealer back on the Isle of Wight was Triumph and Honda and Yamaha, and he used to literally give you the keys and say, "Bring it back when you're not happy with it or when you like it."
That's even better. Yeah.
You know, it's just take it as long as you need to find out whether you want the bloody thing or not.
It makes a difference when you go back and buy something, because I'd rather buy it from a dealer like that than another dealer. Maybe he had a better bike or something. The dealerships make a difference.
I think half of it was he rode with my dad. He did scrambles with my dad years ago, so he probably had a soft spot for trying to sell me stuff. He was a good salesman. You look around the showroom and you see you look at something, it's just sit on the nipper, see how it feels. and then they come back with a key. And you start it up, see what you reckon of it. And before you know it, you're taking the bloody thing out for a ride.
Yeah, because
And
they
you only went for a look.
they know as well is once you get it on a bike and you ride it, you start to like it more than if you didn't ride it. Is that probably right, Jerry?
He was a great salesman. He didn't push, he just teased you a lot.
Yeah.
Well, we always would tell somebody ride the bike in the way that you would want to ride. If you're in a city, ride it in a city. If you're out in the country roads, take it out in the country roads. If you want to, take it out for 120 miles if you're going to tour, because you can figure out whether you like the seat, the handlebars, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It all
Yeah,
depends
and
what you want it for, doesn't it?
But you take
10-minute, sorry, a
like
10-minute blast round the block.
yeah,
Most bikes are going to feel nice, aren't they? Unless it's
Yeah.
completely awful. But
Yeah.
so you don't really get to know it with a quick whiz round the block on it.
So it
when
all
you-
depends where your dealer is, doesn't it? Because if you've got
Yeah.
nice roads just a couple of minutes down the road, brilliant. But if you're
Yeah.
in a city or a town,
Oh, exactly.
it's going to take you that long to get to the first junction, isn't it?
So with the bike that you rode, I keep forgetting the bloody names of the blooming bike, but the one you rode, was it the Indian?
Yes, Indian Sport.
How long did it take you to find out that the pegs were not the right for you? Would you have found that out in a very short time, or would you you went on 100 odd mile
I
ride?
went to the first stop sign.
First stop, you noticed straight away,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah.
But then again, once I got out of the city where I wasn't bringing my legs up and down and stuff, it was just fine. It's just getting my legs up. The mid control pegs I thought would be better than the forward control pegs, but actually it was worse for me.
Yeah.
I tested the forward controls when I got back, and that was much better. But I still don't like mids, and I don't like forward controls. So.
Oh, we've got a question here saying, do they do demo days in the UK? Harley, Honda have a demo day, show the whole lineup. Now, sometimes we do track days here on some bikes, but you've got to be, I think you apply for it and get registered to go and have a track ride.
Huh.
Honda do it.
Yeah, some dealers do. I know. Which one is it? All your motorcyclists use a lot, but it's a Royal Enfield dealer, and they do ride outs. Yeah. You turn up, take any of the range, and you all go out for a ride.
Yeah, which is what you need to do, really.
My local dealers the same. Enfield, Benelli, Tojj, BSA. You literally book in, and you got all day.
Yeah,
just chopping and changing bikes.
That's it.
Which is great. You've got a great way to sell bikes, isn't it?
And that's a good way of doing it because it's all controlled, but it's usually on a track, isn't it? Is it on a track or is it on normal roads?
It's on local roads.
Local roads, yeah.
Well, that's
good. I saw something today, changed the subject totally.
Go on, then.
I went down to...
It wasn't in a bush or a tree hanging up, was it?
No, it's got nothing to do with gunties at all. I went down to the Warrington tank range to see tanks.
Yeah.
And they had a wheelie school going on down there.
A wheelie school?
A professional wheelie school.
Did you ever go?
No, I was watching for about half an hour and got bored and left. But
So how do they do that to stop you falling off a bike? If I tried to do one now, I used to be able to do them on an RD350, but if I tried one now, I'd probably come off and kill myself. But how do they get them up there first?
They had flexible wheelie bars on the back, so you could only... Yeah, you could get it up there because one of them did get it right up there, but it soon brought him down when he was nearly past the point of return. Yeah. But yeah, they're all stripped down. I don't know what they were, 600s or something. But various different bikes: Suzuki, Honda, Yamaha.
There are some people that can just do wheelies. I've seen some guys on Harleys. They would reach back and they could touch their hand to the pavement.
Oh yeah, it's when they scrape the plate on the back, don't they?
Yeah.
I often wonder if they got any gyros or anything, some sort of control system that stops them going right over.
I don't think the back brake. I think that's it.
Just the back brake.
Yeah.
Wow. I've only ever done one wheelie, and that was by mistake. and I nearly died.
I haven't done a wheelie for years, but yeah, throttle
Well,
control and
be
back brake a little
careful.
bit. That's it. But
Be careful, Nick. If
Steve's
you
saying,
go on, Steve.
I go, no, you can carry on.
Be careful, Nick. If you're on the NT 1100, right, and you're pulling away, say third gear or something like that, and you pull the throttle open,
Yeah.
and what it does, it'll drop down a gear, sometimes two. The front wheel will lift up. It does lift up, I can tell you. It's happened to me.
Pursuit mode engaged.
Oh, yes. Only when following Nige.
Everybody knows
quite.
you NT 1100 guys are bandits, you know, on the road.
I noticed on my bike, I only noticed it the other day, that one of my foot pegs is scratched up.
Is it?
The left-hand side one. I never go down on that far, but I reckon that was from when we were doing the tour and all that gravel and crap that was on the road.
We didn't ride that quickly. No.
You were real brave,
Hold on.
Joe, man.
It's got to be. There's only one peg. It's not the other peg. It's the left-hand peg that's got scratched up. I don't know how. But
I used to be able to get the pegs down on my 1500 Goldwing. I used to get the exhaust down if you're not careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lift the rear wheel off.
Rev's saying he wish he got paid for Chinese reviews, and then you can afford the GS.
Yeah, Steve's the Viking granddad said something about Stuart Fillingham. If you guys ever watched him,
Oh yes,
he when he buys a bike, he'll love it for about a year or two. Then he goes back slagging everything about the brand. He's done it with 2 or 3 brands, so I guess
he's done it with
tiny bike that you must be paid to review it. I don't know.
I think he's done it with Triumph, hasn't he? He's done it with Royal Enfield because now he's on the Honda line and he's on a GB. So it won't be long until he's slagging that, unless he already is.
Yeah. Hey,
I won't say who it was. Somebody did a video on it, didn't they?
What you need is reviews. Go on, Steve. Sorry, I keep butting in. It's my fault.
Somebody, I won't mention who it was, did a video on it. He had a little bit of a bitch, which I loved. But he must have looked into it because he knew all the ins and outs of the contract. So, but hey ho, it's what it is.
Here's a little interesting thing. Buster's saying the NT 1100 has a wheelie control. It's sensitive to wheels lifting. It will cut the power to the engine enough to drop the wheel. That might have been right when I did it, but I know it definitely come off the ground. It must detect it by the wheel not turning or something.
I think you need a witness, Joe. You need a witness.
I need a witness, yeah.
Yeah, I need to witness that wheelie. I think we ought to.
It wasn't a wheel. It definitely lifted the front up off the ground. I can tell you that. Definitely. Just try it, Nick.
Yeah, you're a bit of a dark horse, aren't you, Joe? So you've been going around wheeling, you've been getting your pegs down.
Tell me that I'm right.
You know,
he's been keeping all his secrets, hasn't he?
Yeah.
I don't know about you, Nick, but I didn't get a peg down.
No wonder he was so eager to leave.
I had the lowest bike of that tour, and I didn't get one peg down.
No.
I did pop a fork cell, but
you did, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit rough, wasn't it?
Just a little bit, yeah. I'd do it again tomorrow, though. It was beautiful. Really was a good ride.
It certainly was. I actually started editing again today. Still on day 1, but
What is that?
And after half an hour, I suddenly realised I was editing the bit that I'd already uploaded as a video 2 months ago. Oh, sorry.
If it makes you feel any better, I had issues with my computer, so I cleaned my computer up.
Did you?
What I forgot was I had my hard drive plugged into my computer.
Oh.
I've wiped the rest of the Tour de Faff and the trip to go and see Alex. The whole lot's gone. Yeah.
Yeah. These things
Splendid.
happen. These things happen.
So, note to self, when you're cleaning your computer up, unplug your hard drive before you start. So
I had a problem with my computer.
I'm going to have to go back to Scotland again. That's all there is to it.
Have to do it all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the weather's still going to be good for the next probably couple of weeks, I reckon. And I reckon in probably 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, it's going to start changing a little bit, I reckon. We've had a really good summer, though.
The weather's going to break on the 7th of September.
Is it?
Do you reckon?
Yeah, I'm going up to Yorkshire Dales.
Wonderful.
it's been too hot. Mid-30s is too hot for me to be on a motorbike.
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely too hot to work, isn't it?
It's a
Yeah.
slow ride. Slow ride. Say he did a wheel on his Sprint ST once. Didn't mean to do it. Scared the shit out of him. But yeah, sometimes you do it and you don't realise it. If you're going over a bump or something like that, and your front wheel lifts up, that's when you think, "Oh bloody hell, a bit dodgy, isn't it?"
Yeah.
But I know Jerry's a bit of an expert. Wouldn't have any problem with the wheel popping up, would you, Jerry?
I do mine on purpose, but
Eh?
I don't like it when the rear wheel comes off. I've
The
done
rear
that.
wheel.
A bit more of a problem, isn't it?
Yeah,
when you're
stopping.
stopping. I've never had that done before. Have you had that done to you, Jerry? Have you had that, Jerry?
I was test riding what was it the Russian sidecar Ural. We were out.
Oh,
we
yeah.
watched do that, and we were coming back, and we were sitting in the car, and this guy was, beside us was doing a lot of stunning, wheelies and stuff in traffic, and he come up and did a really perfect stoppie, really really nice, right beside a cop.
Jeez.
The cop just looked at him like, what a knucklehead.
That's one way to do it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never done a stoppie either.
No, I've never done one of them. That's probably a bit frightening, really, because if you twist to one side, you're knackered, aren't you?
Yeah, and an NT1100 is not the bike to start learning it on either.
No.
Well, it's
Not-
It's really hard now with ABS, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You'd have to switch it off, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Don't you guys have link braking systems on those bikes? Yes.
No, most don't. I think the Pan-European had link braking, didn't it?
Yeah, the pan had link braking, yeah. But
Did
All
you
of
use
ABS.
that?
I've got a feeling my wing might have done as well. But that's
I'd
one
imagine
for
the wing
ramblings.
does.
Yeah, that's so smooth you wouldn't know anyway.
No, probably be asleep.
If I could just handle, if I could handle the weight still, even though it's down low, you don't feel it. But if I could just, I'd go back to one tomorrow. I really would.
Oh, I can see you going.
My mate on his R6 couldn't keep up when I had me 1500.
I can see you going back to the garage and buying another one, Steve.
No, this one's a keeper now.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a famous last words. This one,
That's a kiss of death. Kiss of death.
It's weird, Willie.
It's-
Always saying,
it's-
I got this as a keeper. 2 weeks later, he's getting another bike. It's a keeper. 2 weeks later, another bike.
Yeah, well, bikes aren't like girlfriends.
Just cash your pension in, Steve. Go and buy a brand new Goldwing.
Yeah. How much are they now? How much will you have to get for them? About 35 grand or 30 grand or
Yeah, I
something?
think so.
42 grand, not that I've looked.
42.
42 grand, yeah. Bearing in mind, I only paid 5 for mine. So,
42 grand for a bike. Bloody hell.
and it was an import as well. It had all the radio channels were on the wrong channel. Because Jerry, you've got if you've got a radio channel, it ends in like odd numbers, doesn't it? Point an odd number, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No, there are even numbers. So when you try and dial into our local radio stations, you'll point instead of 0.2, I'm at 0.1 or 0.3, so you can't quite get the radio.
Yeah. Our stations, you can go all across this country. There's 2 stations, 2 kinds of things you always get. You get religious coverage, and you get Mexican music, no matter where you go.
And that's it.
I just got.
You'll at least get those always.
Yeah.
I got every channel in the UK. It just wasn't very well. It was just interference because you were that little bit adrift. You could get the radio redialed in, so it went to even numbers. But I didn't bother. I didn't use the radio. I had a CD radio on there. I didn't use that.
I listen to the radio in the car, and I listen to talk radio like LBC, and I don't know why I do because it pushes my blood pressure to the extreme, to the point I have to just switch it off.
Yeah.
Do you ever use the radio on the car?
No, not deliberately. No.
Do you ever use radios on the car doors at all? Because are they clear or not? Because I had one on the one I've got, the not the Cardo, the
Senna
one, and that wasn't very good on reception because they're not digital, are they? Most of them are just analog, aren't they? They're not digital.
No, the only time I get the radio on Cardo is when it comes on all by itself, and all you get is white noise.
Yeah. Well, that's very much like what the Goldwing sounded when you tuned into Radio 1. It wasn't quite there. Do you know what I mean? But I don't listen to music. I mean, I listen to rock music at home, but I daren't play that when I'm riding or driving because your foot turns into a lead boot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I find it very distracting as well. Yeah.
Good rock music you can listen to quietly, or you can turn it up. But either way, my foot just hits the floor eventually.
Yeah, my NT seems to be enamoured by the Mavericks because every time I switch it on, it seems to start playing the bloody Mavericks.
Jeez. Well,
that's the trouble with the YouTube Music app. If I don't know how it starts sometimes, but it'll start, and I can't get it to stop. So every time you switch the ignition back on and you go into CarPlay, it'll kickstart again from where it left off. Drives me mad.
Do you mean Android Auto or Apple CarPlay?
Yeah, Android Auto with YouTube Music. And it's hit and miss. You can start it. You can go to the menu and start it, but how you get it to stop, I've no idea. It's got a mind of its own.
There must be a button somewhere to stop it. Steve, the biking granddads, I've tried riding with music on my comms, just can't get used to it. Feel like I'm too detached from the ride. I always have music in the car. It's very strange that, because I always have music in the car as well, but I don't have it on the motorbike. That's very...
Because it's heading up to Liverpool once. I think it might have been Deep Purple I was listening to, and I was having a whale of a time. Then I looked at the speedo and I was doing over 105. And it's like, it's probably best to turn the radio off now.
I think
I enjoy it. If I'm on a motorway run, like certain Nige would enjoy, like 4 hours worth of motorway up to Manchester. It's nice to have the music running for a bit, but after a while it gets tedious. So you've got to switch it off.
Yeah. Do you not find that the same when you ride?
Doesn't numb the pain, does it?
Do you not have the same sort of thing when you're riding along on comms and you've got everybody chatting along? Does that not get a bit tedious?
the little whizzy wheel you've got on the side of your car.
Oh, yeah.
You press and hold that for 3 seconds, you drop out of comms.
Oh, I'll have to remember that one.
Yeah. And then if you want to come back in, just press and hold it again. It'll come back in again.
I'm watching the videos of Steve saying, I just come back. I just left. I just came back.
Exactly,
yeah.
Now you know why, don't you?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with our comms chat. It's very highbrow sometimes.
It is.
Wait.
The trouble is, he doesn't leave that.
I've heard your highbrow.
I would like to say in our defence, Nick, we have some very serious conversations when we're out riding.
We do, but a lot of the time they get cut.
Exactly. It doesn't make it to the edit. No.
What you need is like a bit of this at the end or something, like an outtakes or something like that, or a video with a good one, with it one way, and a video with it sensible. That'd be possible.
We have some good chats about Pine Team.
Yeah, if we get Nige on the motorway for about 3 hours and we can talk about Time Team, that's it. We're sorted.
Yeah. Oh,
I didn't think you guys got on the motorway.
We don't, unless we have to. I mean, I'm going up to Yorkshire, so I need to get up there. It's 5.5 hours on the motorway for me to get up from where I am.
One thing I've noticed about your guys' videos, anytime you're going through a street, a little village or something, and there's a woman on it, Nige never goes past the woman without making some sort of comment about her.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we always have a ding-dong.
There's 2 other people not saying anything.
Yeah, ding-dong.
Ding-dong.
Did you see his latest one? I don't know if it's published it yet, but did you see his latest one that Nige put out?
I haven't yet, no.
No.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything.
I'm not going to say anything either.
Yet, is it?
No. It's going to be really good. But he's got a good sense of humour, as Nige. I like it. His sense of humour is great.
There's not an evil bone in his body.
No.
It's just he hasn't got a filter.
Unless you're a Honda Jazz driver.
Yeah.
But he was actually on about he's going to get a Honda Jazz one day.
Oh, that would be
He
great.
probably thought about buying one, you know, because they thought about
I
buying
think he wants
everything
to buy
else.
one just so he can go round and annoy everyone else
Yeah.
I
and
think
get away with it.
those jazz drivers ought to get together and just circle around his damn house for him. You know, just wait for him.
I think that's
They
what they're
are the
doing,
most,
Jerry, already. You see so
they're
many
the
of
most
them, they're actually
popular,
collecting up.
reliable car around.
I don't think they're called the jazz over here. I think they're called the fit.
Are they?
I guess
The
they,
fit.
they call them in Europe in
Yeah.
fits. But they are the most reliable and most, I think, the best-selling car out, aren't they?
We've got any
And
other visitors?
your Honda
Engine.
NC 750 is half a Honda Jazz engine.
It is actually,
And
yeah.
if I remember right, Nige likes the NC 750, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. He's a
There are.
Which
secret
means he
secret
actually
jazz
half
lover.
likes. Yeah, he half likes jazzes.
Yeah.
He's got
Oh,
posters on his bedroom wall.
we've got Alex
Hello,
has just turned
hello,
up. Hello,
Alex.
Alex. Good to see
Hello,
you.
evening, gents. Sorry
You
I'm
missed
late.
That's
It's
all
all
right.
right. You missed all the
Don't
fun
miss
at the
anything.
beginning. You missed all the fun at the beginning with the live stream not working. It was about a second to start before we actually got it up and running. EV
Wow.
Mux just wouldn't let us log on anywhere, which is strange. But get a chance to Civic Sergeant.
Oh,
So how
Alex
was your?
got 1,000 cc's worth of Royal Enfield now.
Yes.
Oh, yes,
That's a good
yes.
way to look at it, Jerry.
You know my maths isn't great.
Yeah. How are you getting on with your bike, Alex? I have to ask.
Yeah, getting on very well.
I've seen a couple of videos.
I've reached the mileage now. It goes in on Friday for its first service.
How many
Um,
miles is that?
6
I've done 330 something, so it's another 20 odd miles to get to the garage. So
Yeah.
it'll hit the 350 by the time I arrive at the garage.
Brilliant.
Is that
One thing,
all it is? 350, is it?
yeah, it's 350, and then I think it's 3,000, and then it's 5,000 after that. I think.
I'm just thinking, Derek, Solo Moto UK, about a year ago or whatever, when his bike went in for a service and some work, they gave him a loan bike. It was brand new out of the crate. He took it back the following day for its 600-mile service.
What?
He did.
Jesus.
Holy
He
crap!
he did do a video on that, did he?
Yeah, he did a video on it as well, yeah.
Wow.
And what did the garage say, Nick?
I think they were a bit surprised, but
I bet you they did. Was his ears ringing when he left?
Well, it
Alex,
could have been worse. You could have took it back and say you need a new set of tyres, mate.
well, true, yeah.
Alex, one of the things that
Oh.
people are burning question is any more cutouts on it, or have you found anything what it was?
No and no. It was only on that ride. That was the first long ride that I had. I did about 80 miles that day, and it actually cut out 3 times. The
Oh,
first one I caught on camera. The second one, I think I stalled it, but I'm not sure. And the third one, I'm almost certain it was a repeat of the first one.
so how
But
did it
since
cut
then,
out?
I mean, you saw it on the video. You're just coming down. I went down gear, poof, and it just cut out. Now,
It's that engine. It's that engine. They've had trouble with that
Yeah.
since day one on the Interceptors and the GT 650s.
Yeah, I'm not convinced it's the same issue, Nick. There was a guy left a message that said it was something about the mapping that because of the exhaust the emissions regulations are run a bit lean, and probably with the engine being fairly tight, I suppose, it cut out a bit of fuel starvation perhaps. But it hasn't happened since, so I don't know. We'll wait and see. But you're right,
Yeah.
it has happened with the Interceptors, but that was a few years ago.
Because Nodge Slocum was having the same issue.
Yeah.
I had the same issue with my first 702, but it only happened once, and that was going down through the box to a junction, and it just cut out.
Yeah.
As soon as I hit the button, it fired up again, and it never did it again.
Mine too. The thing that I'm a bit miffed about. So when I finished the ride Friday, I think it was, where I hit the 300 and odd mile. I give it a good clean. Right, I wasn't particularly dirty, but I give it a good clean, and I checked the oil. Now, the oil's down at the lowest setting, at the lowest level. So I'm a bit miffed about that. And apparently the engine comes dry, and it's the garage that fills it up and puts oil in it. So they're going to get the rear bent when I go back on Friday. Now, it's still on the lowest level, so it should be fine, but oil starvation is not something you want in the first 300 miles.
No. Does it have such a thing as like an oil sensor where it might just have blipped to say the oil's low and done something and then gone on again if the oil's low like that? Does it have anything like that on them bikes?
Well, there is an oil sensor on it, oil pressure maybe, but I don't know.
They're not that
I'd
sensitive.
probably tell you the hill you were going down was too steep.
Yeah.
Go
on, Jay. Go on, Jay. What were you saying?
Those oil sensors, generally, even when you change the oil on the bike, when you first start the bike up, they'll flash sometimes. Mm-hmm. But if I saw an oil sensor flash, that's definitely a problem.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of it.
I double check it when you take it back in. As soon as I get through, say it's finished, take a look at the level before you ride off.
Oh, absolutely, I will do. There's no way that I'm going out of there. And there was a couple other little things in the PDI, the pre-delivery inspection. The mirrors were laughably loose, floppy ears.
Yeah.
Which I thought was a bit off, given that you really need your mirrors, and it's all fine now. But you would have thought
you don't really mind that, but it does make you think, what else have they missed?
Well,
yes. Yeah, exactly.
My wing mirror come. I think the last time we was out, Nick, my wing mirror come loose, so I had to stop and tighten it up, which is minor, but it could be maybe a rear spindle bolt, or
was that one of the two faff stops that we had within the space of about 12 minutes?
Did we only have 2 in 12 minutes?
I think it was 2.
Yes, that was definitely one of them.
I've had that happen when you don't put your helmet on your wing mirror, do you? Because if you put your helmet on a wing mirror, I've had it on a little 125. Sometimes I put it on there, and the weight of it is just bent, has made it loose.
No, Steve usually lets his helmet just roll onto the floor.
In my defence, I was trying to keep up with Nige. That's what made my wing mirror come loose. Because that last video I put up, I had to edit out so much; it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
So you guys been out yesterday then, were you?
No.
That was it last week or the week before?
Yeah.
Week before, wasn't it? 2 weeks ago.
Before, yeah.
Did Nige have to go out on his own?
I've been working. Nige has got scaffold up in front of his bike.
He can't get his bike out there.
Well, he said to make sure I can get the doors open, which they did, but when he opens the double doors, the pole's right in the middle. He can't get the bike out.
Did Nige have to go out on his own with the Yeti, wasn't it?
Yes, he did, yeah.
Did he have to go out on his own because you two weren't available to help him and assist him, BMW assist and all that? Oh, I think that's terrible, that.
Yeah, defend for himself.
So,
he did come back alive, which is one good thing.
Yeah.
The Yeti is a bloody good rider. He's quick.
Yeah. I think he mentioned that, I think, in the video somewhere.
I think even Nige has a little bit of has to have a little bit of extra input, shall we say, to keep up with him.
Oh,
I thought the video was really funny because Nige was telling him the stuff, and it was the deadpan responses from the Yeti. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like, okay, but really entertaining video, really good.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been the bin man, and he misses turnings more than Nige does.
Yeah. And lays it down.
Yeah. Oh dear.
So Alex, apart from the electrical bit, the bike's performing pretty well, I guess.
It's brilliant.
It's all good and everything, yeah.
It's a beautiful bike.
Yeah,
Beautiful bike.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. It's
Stunning look, isn't it?
I've watched quite. There's more videos of the 650 coming through now, and
Yeah.
people. I am surprised at some of the comments they make, especially about a couple of them mentioned it's top heavy, and I've got to tell you, I don't. It's a heavy bike, but I don't think it's top heavy. I after getting on the 650, the next day I went out on the NT because I got the new tyres on it, and I took the NT out, and I thought the NT was top heavy compared to the 650, right? And the NT is not heavy at all, but just in comparison. So I'm really surprised. I didn't have any issues about moving it around. I can push it around, no bother. Getting off a stand, so much. See the bear, the 650 bear.
Yeah.
That's a bugger to get off a stand because it leans so much.
Yeah.
Is it?
But are these comments from people who have actually got the bike and are using the bike, or are they comments from people who are just sort of saying they've either been on it for 10 minutes or never even seen one, never been on one?
It's reviewers. I've not seen anyone who owns a bike put a video up. Mine's is the first that I could find.
Freddie Gobbs did one on the 650 Bullet, and he really, really, really liked it.
Yeah, he did. He did.
And he usually keeps them for 2 or 3 weeks. He really liked it.
He did, but did you see his summary? He did mention it was top heavy as well, and I was thinking, no, it's not. It's not top heavy. It's a heavy bike, and it sticks to the road really well. It dips into corners. It gives you lots of confidence, and it's not that a bike that encourages it to drive fast anyway, but it's.
What's it weigh? 240, 245.
Yeah, I think that's about what it is. Yeah,
243. 243.
Yeah. It's got some weight to it, but then again, everything does almost.
Bigger bikes do, don't they?
Yeah.
You think though, it's it's okay. Yeah, it's a heavy engine, heavy frame, and that, but that'll keep the weight down low, wouldn't you?
Yes. Well, the bike's quite low anyway.
Yeah, and you think that would be a bonus because it's nothing worse than having a lightweight bike on the road.
So anybody that says that they're top heavy, from now on we'll just call them pussies.
But what's nice to see is
somebody took one out, didn't he, for the ABR, and he hated it, didn't he? And have you seen his latest video?
Has he done another one? I haven't seen it. He's put another one up saying another one. I haven't looked at that one yet, so
I don't think he liked the review he gave it, even though it was honest, because it handled like a bag of crap. So he took one out from his local dealer, totally different bike. But he did say on his first review, it doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
And he's really builds.
I left him a comment. I left him a comment saying exactly that. I said, "There's something wrong with that bike, Steve. That's not normal behavior."
The way he was talking, he knew there was something not right.
Yeah.
He couldn't put his finger on it, but he took the second one out from his local dealer, and he fell in love with it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Could you think? Could it be something like what Jerry was saying before? Like when Jerry takes a bike out, he will adjust the handlebars, he will adjust the suspension and get it right for him before he tests it. It might be that something wasn't adjusted right, such as suspension or something like that, right on its lowest level. It
could have been, like you said, tyres, suspension, tyre pressure. You could have had a couple of loose spokes. You just don't know, do you? Maybe the wheel was out of a line. You just don't know. I mean, that was up there for a whole weekend getting abused, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Steve had contacted me offline to chat about it, and I'm not sure what he's put in the video, so I need to watch what he said, what I say. But he reckons, he reckoned that when he was speaking to one of the Royal Enfield people, they were suggesting there was something wrong with it as well at the time. So something wrong with the tyre or something. I don't know. But my personal view, I think the back end's had a bump of some description, whether someone's went over something or they've dropped the bike or curved it or something like that to make the back end wallow about like that. Because I can tell you, the bike is a great road bike. It really is.
He seemed to be a little bit gutted that he didn't like it, didn't he?
Yeah.
He wanted to like it so much. But
well, I'll tell you what, Alex.
Even new tyres, if they're not made balanced completely, no, they can be twisted, can't they? Brand new tyres off the shelf.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Alex. you've got a hell of a ride if he gets a long-term loan bike.
Yeah.
Because you'll have to come down and do the head-to-head with him.
Good, well, won't we? I'll meet him. I'll meet him halfway,
Yeah.
Scotch Corner or something like that.
Well, you know, Steve is a Royal Enfield guy. I mean, he generally likes Royal Enfield.
Yeah, he's got that 350, hasn't he?
He's got his
He
meteor. He
loves
loves
his-
that,
yeah.
doesn't it? Yeah, yeah.
I mean, when you test ride a bike and then you go out and buy one, that says it all, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Another thing I said to Steve was that he mentioned something about people mention the 350 in the same breath when they're comparing it. You know, it's a 350 with more power. But my opinion, now that I've got both and riding both, they're completely different bikes. There's no way that they may look similar, but they're not. They're not the same bike, and it's unfair to compare the two of them because they're at different categories.
They
I
may
don't
do
know
a
how
different
people
job,
can.
don't they?
Yeah, how can people compare the 350 with the 650? It's like completely different bikes.
Yeah.
Different chassis, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
You know, it's more like the shotgun, I would think.
Well, it is, isn't it?
It's just a shotgun with a different skirt on it.
Well, I showed you guys in the chat the registration document, didn't I? When they said the model was the Interceptor,
Yeah.
and the variation was whatever it is. So everything's based off the Interceptor. And what have they got? They've got the Bear, they've got the Super Meteor, they've got the shotgun,
Yeah.
and they've got the Bullet now,
And the GT650.
GT650, and that's it, isn't it? So they're all variations of the base model.
Yeah.
And we all know the engines of them are great. They're bulletproof. They've got
I've always loved the sound of them.
Usable torque, haven't they?
They sound lovely. They do
Everyone
sound
looks at
lovely.
the horsepower and thinks, oh, it's only got so many 47 horsepower, or whatever. But the torque on it's amazing, isn't it?
But it's. I've said I can't remember who I was speaking to, and someone said, but they're not very fast. And I said to them, well, go and buy a sports bike if you want fast, right?
Exactly. Yes. Yeah.
You're buying that for the ride, for the, you see the roads that I ride, right? All the back roads, all those. That's a perfect bike for it. I mean, that was a test drive that I took the Classic on before I bought the bike. I thought, I've got to take that to where I would normally take the NC, which are the back roads, and I went in the Siddlers, and I put on a few miles right enough, but I wanted to see what it handled like, and it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant, and it instilled confidence.
And don't bother with the DNA kit and all that rubbish. Just leave it as it is.
Yeah, I don't do that anyway.
You need to do more bike reviews, Alex. Because you're as honest as a day is long, aren't you? You know what I mean? You won't get swayed by anyone. If it's crap, you'll tell them. If it's good, you'll tell them. And that's what people want. When they're looking to buy a bike, you want someone that's not biased, don't you?
Yeah.
And then Steve's quite the same. He loves Royal Enfield, and then went, I hate it.
Yeah.
I don't want to hate it, I do.
It's true. That's why you've got to watch. You read between the lines on some reviews. Well, an awful lot of them. They kind of accentuate the positives and they kind of wash over the not so goods. But I mean, there are a couple of not so goods on the Bullet that I'm not particularly enthralled by. So to clean the chain's hidden behind exhausts and chain guards and all the rest of it. That's going to be a bugger to clean, right?
No bike's perfect, is it?
No, it's not.
So is the wheel. It's got the chrome on the inside. It's nice to have the chrome on the inside and everything else, but that's just a rag in there somehow or other, isn't it?
Well, I've already cleaned inside there, Joe. Oh, God, I was cursing it. And it wasn't particularly dirty, but oh, my goodness.
My Bullet 500 drove me mad because I had to keep it outside. You'd polish it down, auto-solve all the bloody engine casing and whatnot. A couple of days later, you come out and it's all gone again.
Yeah.
Does the chrome? I've not had a chrome bike with massive amounts of chrome on it. They look really nice and I like them. But if you clean it, say you washed it and cleaned it and it's perfect, and you just went on a quick ride, does it pick up all the dust and muck, or does it last for a couple of days? Or
no, mine is fine. I've
It just hurts your finger when you're polishing between the spokes when you miss and you hit a spoke, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it kills. Oh,
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
nightmare.
It might be some sort of if I can develop a tool for cleaning spokes,
There you
right,
go.
which is an easy tool to
You would
use. You just
be
go and sit and
able to
clean it.
retire in
They've got
utter comfort.
you would make a fortune out of that, Joe.
Yeah, oh,
no,
yeah.
they got some. They look like little pine trees, you know,
Yeah.
vertically pine
Yeah.
trees.
Yeah, does exist then. Oh,
It
damn,
does.
there,
Yeah,
that
or
goes
you,
right your idea.
you can get a
When
brush
you're
shape
trying to
like
rub
that as well.
salvo in there, a pine tree won't work, will it? You've got to have your finger in there with a cloth, haven't you?
You usually get like a bit of cloth and like a strip of cloth, don't you? And you pull it both ways as you're going down the spokes.
Ugh. Yeah, only
Only
50
if it's
spokes to
clever.
go.
Yeah.
But I
And that's
presume,
just one wheel.
Yeah.
You think you're there, and then you look at the dirty ones, you've only done a quarter, haven't you?
And to be honest, part of the
oh,
ownership of a bike like that is that you just got to accept it. You've got to keep it clean. But in saying that, the 350 is an amazing little bike, in that the mud guards keep all the crap off the bike in the main, and it's really easy to keep clean. But I don't know. One of the attractions of buying a bike, a classic bike like that with all that chrome, is when you get on it, it makes you feel good, and it's a beautiful bike to run about.
Mm.
And when the day that bike cut out, a couple of stops that I had, people came and spoke to me about it.
I can
And
imagine. Yeah.
they do that with the 350, and of course, people who don't really keep up with the bike scene, you tell them it's brand new, and they say, "But Royal Enfield's been gone for years."
Yeah. I
But
used
they're
to
the
get that
longest
with the
running
500.
manufacturer in the world, aren't they?
Yeah.
They've been continuous under Royal Enfield for longer than any other company, haven't they?
Yes. Yes.
So,
So
but do you not think though all that weather protection, as in the metal mud guards, adds to the weight? I
Oh,
think
yeah.
that's what people
That's,
moan.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what they moan about, isn't it? You know, but it's down low, so it's not a problem, is it?
yeah.
It's all part of the bike, the type of bike it is and everything, isn't it? You wouldn't
Yeah.
have it otherwise, would you? You wouldn't want a bike like that with all plastic bits on it, would you?
Where's Extra Rider when we need him? Where is he?
Well, I think he's having a night off.
I think so.
His latest video was like, literally, he was so glad he tried a different one. Do you know what I mean?
I didn't see that one. I saw the one where he was,
Yeah.
kind of heartbroken about the 650. So
He got to the point in this latest video. It was like, do I put that one out or not? And I think he'd already put it out by the time. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, do I take it down or?
But it was
But no,
honest
he's
though, wasn't
happy.
it? He has to be honest as what he finds at
Yeah,
the time on that bike that he's
he,
riding,
he,
and
he
that's a
felt
good
there was
thing.
something wrong with that bike, and he wasn't happy. He wasn't happy because he loves Enfield, but when he took a second one out, totally different bike.
Yeah. The thing about
That's what
Steve is he rides so many different bikes that he's going to pick up on any issues pretty quickly, I think.
Yeah.
And even
That,
if you're not mechanically minded or technically minded, you're going to go, I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it, but it's not right.
Something
You know,
about
especially if your arse of the bike is wobbling about one direction, you're thinking, not quite,
yeah,
something not
if
quite
your
right
ass
here.
is doing that, it's not a good sign on a bike, is it?
When did it get
Especially
rear
for
wheel
us.
steering?
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
I've got to dip out because I've got foxes to go and feed now.
foxes.
lucky
You're feeding
you.
the foxes now, are you?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
lucky
I've
we've
got a
you.
cure for that.
Foxes and
got they've got roast beef, roast chicken, sausages.
oh, well, you feed them. I hope they enjoy it.
They do. They do.
Well, thanks for
I'll be
coming
back
along. Then,
in
do
2
appreciate it.
seconds.
Appreciate your time. And I think.
Yeah,
Have you got
no
any
problem.
videos coming out next week before you go? Anything coming up or not?
No, as
No?
I say, I have started editing the next
Wonderful.
part, Tour de Faf. So
Wonderful.
now I've got my
Look
new
forward.
rig set up and got through the teething troubles. So
Good.
I'll
Right.
press on with that.
Enjoy the week ahead. Thanks
Yeah,
very much.
right. I'll
Cheers.
catch you later, everybody.
Bye, Nick. Bye.
Bye.
Ta-da, ta-da.
A couple of comments there. Mar 0364 says my bike has a fair amount of chrome in it and it stays nice and clean with a
Oh,
wipe.
yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Steve, the biking granddad, something else that I've experienced. People talk to him about the Interceptor, but he gets ignored on the NT. I know that feeling. That's exactly what happens. What else? People, my bike's outside nightmare, trying to keep them clean. Yeah, they are. It is, Paul. Anything that's outside is going to be hard to keep clean.
Yeah.
I'm curious about Dylan's bike. Doesn't Dylan have a NT 1100 too? Right?
He does.
Yeah.
Yes.
He says he's got a 20,000 kilometers on it now.
He's on about the NT, is he?
Yeah.
Or he's on about
rolling,
the NT?
Rolling on 20,000 kilometers. Only
What's that
had
about?
16. A few
What's
months
that
ago.
about? 16,000 miles.
Yeah. You guys are supposed to
Oh,
know.
yeah.
That's your metric. We're not supposed
It
to know.
is, yeah. It is about that, yeah.
I've got my other one now.
Thank you. Oh, I got more
I've got
ducks.
the old one now.
Oh dear. Yeah.
A fitting replacement for Nick.
So there's a lot of NT 1100s out there. There's a lot of people who got NT 1100s.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of them around. They're nice bikes, but they don't get looked at like the classic bikes. As somebody said before, I think Dylan said before, he never gets, when you stop on that bike, nobody comes up to you and say, oh, that's a lovely bike you got there. It just looks like a normal, it's just a bike at the end of the day, and it doesn't look like a classic bike.
It suits its purpose, and it does it very well.
Yeah.
And,
it blends in with all the others.
I understand, like Alex on a 650 and a 350, it's classic looks and stuff like that. But it's almost where the NT 1100 excels is not where the Roll Enfield excels,
No.
different things.
Well, I do a lot of traveling up and down. And
you could tour the world on an Enfield, couldn't you?
Oh, you could. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to though.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather have the NT 1100 to tour on.
You could tour the world on a fizzy, but you wouldn't want to, would you?
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. I use mine for a lot going up and down the motorways. I know everybody doesn't go on the motorways, but I do a lot of driving up north and back down here. And that's like 500 miles there and back. And I have no problem with the motorway type stuff and riding from A to B. It's the perfect bike you can really have, I think.
Yeah.
It works perfectly.
I love the idea of a 350, but the 650, you've got that little bit more if you need it, if you know what I mean, especially for motorway use.
Well,
sometimes you need to accelerate out a problem.
But there's for most of us, on our channel anyway, have more than one bike usually. So you can kind of pick your bike for what you want to do. If you only have one bike, that makes a difference.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I've only got one bike.
Oh, we'll have to all club together and buy you another one, Steve. So you're in the same grade.
You need to move my name.
Donations quite kindly accepted, and I don't mind if it's used, abused, and battered. I used to love my little 250 Wet Dream. That was a gorgeous bike.
You want to get a little 50? Get a little Honda 125, CB125. He'll love it, you will.
I bet he looked really good on that.
Yeah, you'll love it.
I'd love an old XL, 1970s, 80s XL 125. That would be brilliant.
Yeah, the SLs were good. I really liked them. They were special.
Did you have the Honda Super Dream in the States?
Yeah, we had all the Dreams. That didn't sell very well.
We used to call them the Wet Dream because the 250 was nowhere near as good as the 400.
Yeah, they had the 400 as well, didn't you?
But that was bulletproof. I used to take that up and down the fields when I used to work on a park, and honestly, it would do anything. It was an amazing bike.
I think Honda. I remember the Hondas in the 70s and 80s. They always seemed to be a little bit more reliable than the ones of today. Sometimes, not every model, but sometimes. Honda didn't used to. They'd never release a bike that ever had a problem that had to be recalled. Never heard of that.
I did have a bike that was recalled by Honda, and it was a CBR 600.
Yeah, and
that was called back because
a sports bike, isn't it?
A sports bike, yeah, but it had a problem with the grab rail at the back. Apparently, they didn't put enough welds on the back, so if you were grabbing on the back and you accelerate fast, the grab rail would come off.
Yeah, but that's why you put your one foot under the foot peg, then you don't fly off the back.
Oh, that's a smart there. That's a clever tip.
So I saw a video on YouTube and it had a second peg that came down above the foot peg for the passenger. So you know when you give it some,
Yeah.
you could drop that peg down, and then you wouldn't tip off the back. I'll have to try and find it and put up in the group chat.
Well, I
Right.
I
used
thought that was genius. That was.
it sounds better than what I had. I had a belt with a handle in the back, that
Yeah,
my wife could hang on to. I tried
yeah.
it a couple times. I didn't like that.
I've got grab handles, or they call them love handles, but it's a belt I wear around my waist for the grandson to hold on to.
Yeah.
But
Well, what
years
Dylan,
ago, the girls used to have one foot underneath the foot peg and the other hand on the tank,
Is
yeah,
so
that
you could have acceleration and braking. And honestly, some of the girls, the way they moved around them bikes, left hand, right hand,
uh,
yeah,
you
they
know,
were good.
Dylan's saying the CB 1000 GTs are getting quite popular. Apparently, has anybody else heard that?
A lot
Yeah,
of videos coming out for them, Joe.
They do
Quite a
look
few.
now. I wouldn't mind one myself. I like the way the four cylinder and everything.
Yeah,
Like,
I
Yeah.
don't like the way that the
is that the
engine
one that's very
is.
similar looking to the old CBF
yes,
750 F2 or
yeah,
CBF 900 F2?
yeah,
Yeah.
good
I,
old
I
fashioned
can't
bike.
make my mind. I can't make my mind up about it. One minute I'm thinking, yeah, it's a not bad bike, and then from another angle I'm going, I don't know what you said something about the engine, but I think the engine's quite exposed, or it's just something about the pipes at the front that I'm not a lover of. But yeah, I think you've got to see it in the flesh to see whether you like it or not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's quite. I'm quite sure that's quite a heavy bike as well, isn't it? It's not a light bike, is it?
Well, I think
It
It
looks.
it's.
wasn't heavy in the first place, was it?
I think they've said they've reduced the weight of it. It's lighter than the NT 1100 for sure.
Is it? Oh,
I think so.
hmm.
All the bikes we had in the 80s and 90s were a lot lighter than the bikes we got now.
Yeah.
Wow.
A lot
Yes.
lighter.
Yep.
You know, very few tipped the 200 kilos. They was all sort of 170, 180, weren't they?
Yeah.
And believe it or not, most of them had metal side covers and metal, fenders
Yeah.
and things like that.
Yeah.
So
Which
I don't
Did
makes
they
you
not?
wonder, where's all this weight coming from?
probably
Yeah.
all the ABS stuff and everything else they're putting on the bikes.
I'm going
It
to
always
Google this.
it always worries me why it always bugs me why bikes can't be a bit more efficient. From the bikes that we had back in the day and the bikes they got now, why aren't they more efficient now than they were before? Cars even are not as efficient as they used to be either.
You used to get a 350 that had 42 horsepower. Now you get like Alex is doing. He's got a 650, and that's not unusual to have 47 horsepower.
Yeah.
That's pretty the norm now.
It's
Well,
emissions, isn't it?
I've just Googled it, and the CBX 1000, which is a six-cylinder,
Yeah.
only weighed, I say only, 247 kilos.
Yeah.
Was it? Bloody hell, what are they
And that
putting on
was
the
a
bikes these
solid
days?
steel cradle frame, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I bet you that felt a top heavy bike though.
It was. It was.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go with the top heavy bit again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I bet it did because it had a fuel tank that could go around the world, didn't it?
yeah.
Have you ridden
One
one
of
of
the,
them, Jerry?
Sorry?
Have you ridden one of them, Jerry? Them the
Mm.
thousands? Yeah. Wow. I'd love to have
I
a
didn't.
go.
I am.
I love the sound of it. I liked it. I absolutely loved the look of it, but the front end was so friggin' heavy. I didn't like it at all.
no, no. One of the things I would say
on the ground.
one of the things I would say with the modern design is that they're designing the weight to be lower down now and less top heavy. That's and they're better handling as well. When I got off of the VFR 1200X and got on the NT, it was like night and day. Just the way it handled, the way they carried the weight, getting it off the stand, I thought, where's all the weight in this bike when compared to that, right? And that was like a 2019 bike or something, 2017. So
Weight equals handling, doesn't it? You know,
it
it's
depends
great
where
having
it
a
is.
lightweight, but I mean, I remember the days of the 250 and the 500 two-strokes. There was no weight to them at all, but you could not keep them things on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
You
There.
know,
Well, you remember this
just
front fork
Googled it. The
assembly.
CBX had a 20-litre tank. That's another 20 kilos of fuel. That's why they
20
were top heavy.
litres.
Yeah, back then that was 1978.
Well, they had 34 millimeter forks, 32 millimeter forks. I mean, those things weren't good handling bikes. I I like to look a lot of the 70s bikes, um,
Mm,
but I do like the way the new bikes handle,
yeah.
perform, and do
Yeah.
things. I
Did
just
Well, they've got computers
All these
designed.
retro bikes are definitely onto something because it taps into what we grew up with.
yeah,
More reliable, better handling, better brakes,
yeah.
Yeah.
more fuel efficient.
Well, we
You
know
know, it's
Alex is
aimed at us.
on them. He's got two bikes,
Hello,
modern
Cruise
classic.
Bolero.
for sure.
Good to see you.
I don't know if you saw one of Extra Rider's videos, Steve. There was he interviewed an old fella who'd been around for a while, and I think he was in his 80s, and he was still riding his bike, and he was getting sort of smaller and smaller bikes. I can't remember
Yeah, I
which one
remember
that
that.
was. It was
30
three or
minutes.
4 weeks ago, right?
Yeah,
And one of the things that he said I thought was chimed was because he's grown up with all these older bikes. He says, "Oh, they were good bikes." He says, "but you can leave them. They were unreliable. They were hard to ride. They were just not the way that modern bikes are now, which are
no,
great. You know, the way most bikes right now, they're just brilliant. They stick on the road. They're balanced.
He's the guy that's gone, worked his way down. He's now down to the 350 Enfield, isn't he?
It's,
Yeah.
yes, but
That's-
yes, he is. It is a 350 Enfield he's got. I can't remember which one it is, but I think
And
you're right.
he loves it, and he thinks it's the best thing since sliced bread because he can keep riding.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. And that's the main thing, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's what you want
yeah.
to do.
And down at Devon and Cornwall, I mean, what you got? One junction of a motorway. That's it. So between Dorset, Devon, and Cornwall, we've got one junction of a motorway. That's it. All the rest is A roads and B roads. So do you really need a big bike?
You don't. Not if you go in any long, not unless you do any long distances or something. You don't, do you?
Uh, exactly. Yeah.
So it's best to have a
I
couple of
spent my
bikes.
life doing Devon and Cornwall, and I still haven't done it all.
Yes. You've got a
So
bit more riding to do. Get more trips planned, haven't you? Get all
The
the
cost.
well, I'm over 3,000 on the new bike. So
How are you finding your tyres then? Because you must be getting three tyres on a light bike
20,000.
now.
sorry.
3,000.
Sorry, Joe. Yeah.
Go on,
Yeah,
Alex.
I reached 3,000 the time before last I went out, so I've probably got about 3,200 right now.
With the
I thought
tyres
you
going.
said 20,000.
No,
What?
no, no, I've got to work to pay for these trips.
Oh, dear.
Uh, I know we take a lot of wrong turnings, but it's not that many.
Brilliant.
Uh,
And the tyres, you're going to have to go through a few tyres then, aren't you, if you're doing that sort of mileage, aren't you?
well, they got Angel GTs on there, and the last set I had, which was on the 502, I got 10,000 miles out of them before I changed them.
10,000, good. Yeah, 10,000,
Yeah.
good, yeah.
It was only a 500, and
Yeah.
I wasn't chasing knives at the time, so these ones I expect to do less.
Yeah.
But
I get 10,000.
my Pirelli STs that I had on the X, I got 9,000 out of that before I changed them.
Oh, just on the back. On the back and not the front, because the front's normally less, isn't it? Yeah.
Front is
And
normal.
the back's a lot, the rear's a lot less.
That's
Yes.
it, yeah. It would be, yeah.
Yeah,
2 to 1, isn't it?
but
Something like that. Mine are normally 2 to 1
yeah,
if
yeah.
I'm doing
But I
mine.
think 9,000 on a set of sort of semi, I don't know, they're not knobblies, are they? They're what 70/30s, aren't they? I think 9,000 miles, and that's doing the Pyrenees and everything, and all around our roads. I think that's bloody good going for a set
Really,
of tyres.
I changed my tires. I changed them both at the same time. So even though the front wears less than the back, it doesn't wear that much less that I don't change it.
What sort of mileage you get out of your tyres? About the same sort of mileage,
Depends
10,000
on the
out?
bike. Depends on the bike. My Roll Enfield 500, they still look new and it's got like 6,000 miles on it. And I have never adjusted a chain on that Roll Enfield 500.
Yeah.
Never.
Not
Nothing
But
I see.
most of the time, about 10 to 12,000 on the front, and around 10,000 on the rear.
all depends on how you ride, doesn't it? And I mean,
Yes.
we're up and down through the gears like 1,000 times a day because
Well, if I
our
chose
roads are a little
9, I would get a
short,
lot less.
twisty, steep. So,
Oh dear.
It's
We'd
not
all
your
get a lot
fault.
less.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just, you're every time I hear you, I see Nige taking off. So there you go. I can see
Yeah.
because you get that rear camera on, you can see you getting smaller in the background.
Yeah.
I did you like your comment on my video as I'm trying to think what you said.
Don't ask me.
Uh,
What you say?
no, Jerry commented on the video. I'm trying to think exactly the words because I don't want to get it wrong, but it was basically I was having fun keeping up with noise, wasn't I?
Yeah, yeah.
I
You just had
mean,
to close
the
that
video the
though.
video only went to third gear.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
So
about right.
Well, I think for me on my bike, because I'm a little older than you guys, too, a lot older than you guys. I think I'm gonna be selling my Tiger 900, not because there's anything wrong with the bike, but because I want my wife to ride with me, and I don't feel
yeah,
as comfortable now as I did 4 or 5 years ago, riding with luggage and a passenger. It just
Yeah.
sets up too high.
Yep.
yeah. Well, it's not the weight of the bike or the size of the bike because if you say you had the Indian or a Harley or a Wing, it carries it so low, doesn't it?
Yeah,
It's a totally different weight to have a passenger on the back and fully loaded. They're all built for purpose, aren't they?
yeah. So I'm kind of changing over the time. I'm kind of like that guy that Steve interviewed. I'm getting, you know, I'm getting
Yeah.
smaller and lighter stuff.
You've got to stay comfortable with the bikes, Jerry. If you start to get to the point where you're not enjoying it as much as you did before,
Yeah.
because you're having to manage the bike or whatever, then there's no point keeping the bike.
What
So
he's
I'm
trying
gonna.
to say is buy a Bullet 650. That's what he's trying to say. I think that would be a great bike two up. Even though people say it's heavy, but it's heavy in the right place, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that would be a great tour.
Well, the thing about bikes, I used to tour with my wife on back on a Honda FT 500. We don't. We're not the same size people as we used to be. We're a little bit bigger. Take a little bit more stuff.
Oh dear.
Yeah. I think
Yeah. It
we had
happens
the FT. We had the FT 500. It also what did we have? Nighthawk 750, which was the Honda, wasn't it?
with the Honda. Yeah.
It was a weird one. It wasn't a cruiser. It wasn't a chopper, but it was a weird looking bike, wasn't it? But it was a
Is
nice
that
looking
based
There were
bike.
two of them, Steve. There was the VT, which was like a
on a V twin?
twin cylinder, and the FT was a
Yeah,
single cylinder.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
That's what we had. We had the FT. Yeah,
it's probably the worst bike I've ever bought. It had air forks, but you couldn't. You almost needed a syringe to air them up because as soon as you hit it, it just sprung all the way up, and it was hard as a rock.
I was,
You try to leave a
I
little
was
bit
going to
out, and
say
it just collapse.
it looked a bit like a flat track racer that the
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It
suspension
looked
was
like
too
it. It really
high.
would.
Yeah, but it was too high up, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's that sort of look, wasn't
I put
it?
number plates on mine. Was going to take it road racing just to crash it.
Oh, Lordy.
Dylan saying you won't be ordering the R20 then, Jerry.
R20. Oh, that's the one you don't need a kickstand for. You just lay it down on the cylinders.
Yeah.
Huge.
The
That's
cylinders
huge.
are your footrest, Jerry.
Yeah. I do like the boxer engine, but man, that's a big boxer. Whew.
I think my son likes it, but I think it's an ugly old beast.
I, you know, I very a lot of times I'll look at a bike and 10 years ago I'd say it's the ugliest thing in the world. Then all of a sudden I'm looking at it and I kind of like it and I'm going, I used to hate that bike, when it was.
That's it. We
They
all change
grow on
over
you.
time.
Some are slow burners, aren't they? They take years and years. But
I'm still moving and doing bikes. Uh, to be honest with you, I've got 6 bikes in the garage right now. One of them's got to go. No, Tiger's going to go.
Yeah, it gets a lot. I've ridden the R18, the
Yeah,
big cruiser thing.
yeah,
It was a lot of vibration, through the handlebars in particular, and I don't think I've ridden a bike so low to the ground.
Yeah.
And just going round normal corners, you're scraping the pegs.
Yeah. Old man and Darcy channel. The old man had R18, and it was a nice looking bike. I rode one, and I didn't like it because you come to a slow turn and the front wheel wanted to flop in. You know. I think they fixed it on some of the other bikes. They don't do that, but you know, I can see why somebody buys stuff. I don't poke at people when they buy stuff now. I used to make fun of people. I don't do it anymore.
Because people
We're all
buy what they
different,
like,
aren't we?
don't
We
they?
all want different things, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So,
would never thought about Benelli until I saw you riding them, I'm going, that's not a bad bike.
I would not take my advice. No, ever.
It's not your advice. I'm watching you ride the bike. It sounds really good too.
And it can keep up with the 1250.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, it can.
that's a good
And I'll
bike.
tell you what, all joking aside, that's not a bad advert, is it? A 700 keeping up with a 1250.
And it's got a nice roar to it. And when you pull away, it's got a bit of a bark, isn't it? I love the noise.
Yeah,
It
I
does.
don't like that.
You don't like it? I
My
like it.
no, my 702X was a lot quieter. It was very subtle.
Has you got baffles in it?
I'm gonna have a chat with my dealer to see if he's got the old exhaust.
Oh, is that right?
Oh,
Well,
because
Yeah,
it's
I'll
not
work
got
on
the
it.
it's not got the existing. You mean the exhaust from the previous model? You mean?
Yeah, yeah, because it's this one. The old one was an E5. This one's E5 plus, so they changed the exhaust for the emissions, and it's made it bloody noisier. I
Yeah. Well,
liked
it's
the
good.
sound that I didn't have on the old one, if you know what I mean. You
Yeah,
had a
I
you had a
do.
you had a lovely quiet overrun, and everything was quite subtle, and you know what I mean.
Hmm.
But this one's a little bit in your face, isn't it? It's
Well, I've only got two bikes that really kind of make a little bit of noise. My Thruxton R, which I don't ride very often, and my Roll Enfield 500. And it makes a nice noise at 50 miles an hour. You know, it's not it's not
I was
good.
worried when I went up to Scotland to see Alex. Like what's that going to sound like going up motorways for hours on end? And luckily, it was quiet.
Did you wear
But
earplugs?
when you are having a play, it does rascal a little bit, doesn't it?
I've lost me mic.
No, you're there.
Yeah.
We can
Am
hear
I
you,
actually back?
Joe. Yeah, you're back. Yeah.
It's very
Yeah,
funny because after an hour and a half, my mic goes off and I have to unplug it and put it back in again. I don't know why. Bloody
Jeez.
stupid
I've
thing.
just got your message, Alex,
What was that?
that you sent at 8:30. You're just home.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm with
Anyway,
Pico's
I'm going
Paul.
to start winding the stream up in a short while.
I agree
So
with Pico's Paul. I like the sound of the R12 and 1250 boxer engines.
you
I
do.
Yeah.
don't like the sound of the 13, but I like the 1200s. They sound nice.
Yeah, very different, eh?
Yeah, it's more low. But you can't brag too much on keeping up with Nige, because Nige may outweigh you a pound or two.
Oh yeah, you didn't take the weight into account.
I know. Just before we leave Benelli's, I see they brought out a new one, a 900, 902 or whatever it is.
Yeah, they've been threatening that for ages, and I didn't think that was going to happen. So
Is it a triple or?
I went back
It's
to the 702.
is it the guy Helmet Head? He had one on his channel yesterday, today, something like that.
Look
Did
who
he?
showed up.
Not a
Yeah.
902. Then Steve, we've been talking about you all night, and you haven't
Hello,
turned up.
Steve. Yes, we have. Yeah, all good stuff, of course. All good stuff, of
Well, I
course.
don't know.
Most of it was. I haven't.
Sorry, I am listening, but I've got work going on my phone, so
Yeah.
I haven't seen his latest video to see what he said about the bike second time round, but I saw his first video.
Boys, I hate to tell you this. I gotta go. I'm gonna work on my computer here. They make
Yeah.
me shut down. So,
Well, thanks for coming along, Jay. Really do appreciate it.
all right.
Yeah, good.
Sorry, I missed you.
make sure you don't do what I did and wipe all my old footage off my hard drive because I still had it plugged into my laptop when I cleaned it up.
That's why I'm having somebody else do it, Steve.
Exactly. I
And
don't
we
blame
look
you.
All
and
right.
we look forward to seeing some more of your videos coming along next
Yeah,
week
you
or
will.
whatever. Keep them coming,
You'll have to
Jerry.
watch the mystery one and see what I got.
Oh yes.
We will. Well, that for sure,
All
definitely.
right.
All right. Cheers, Jerry.
What's the
Bye, Jerry.
CX 500 custom? I reckon that's what he's got.
What do you reckon he's got?
You know the old CX 500, the
Oh, the
V12 that came out
CX500.
size.
Oh, his
Yeah, I
mate
reckon
had
he's got. Was it the
Rap-
CL? It was
well,
a
Rapid Roy.
like a mini Goldwing, wasn't it? Like a silver
Yeah,
wing
I used to
type.
love the CX5 one. I used to love because it was so quiet. It had a nice sound to it. I like.
Oh yeah, it was a
I used
beautiful
to love
bike.
it.
It was one of those bikes that was good for absolutely nothing, but brilliant at everything.
I like that. I never had one, but I wished I had one. Couldn't do it.
I mean, mate's dad had one, and I tried to buy that off him for years, and yeah, he'd never sell it.
Yeah, you have to go and try and
Never
buy
mind.
one now, couldn't you? You can buy one cheap now, I guess, if you can find one, of
Oh,
course.
not original. I think you can probably pick up one of the CX500 turbos, which were the special ones,
Oh
probably
yeah,
cheaper
did
now
the
than
650?
than
Did he
the
do a
original.
650 turbo as well? Did he or not? I think he
Yeah,
did, didn't he?
yeah. But
Yeah,
I didn't like them. They looked too 80s.
yeah. Anyway, I'm going to put a few shout outs for people here. First thing I'm going to do is put a shout out to Rev Bomb. Check out Rev Bomb's live stream, which is every Friday at 8 o'clock, I think. Rev Bomb Friday Live, 8 o'clock. And also, there's another live stream which is at the last Friday of every week, which is Buster ADV and Ron Shoot on a Bike. They have a live then as well. And there's another one which I've missed. Have I missed one? Wait there. I'll have to look at my list. I've got a bad memory. I've got a bad memory. Oh yeah, the Peaky Biker, Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Don't forget Peaky Biker, 8 o'clock on a Wednesdays. He has a live stream. Always good to watch. And I want to just go say shout out to a few people who've been to the live stream, which is GB Patriot, Marco Evo, Strange Fruit Biker, Slow Rider, Leanne Cameron 6785. I didn't actually see Leanne come on actually, but yeah, thanks for coming in. Slow Rider, Rev Bomb of course. Who else do we have? We have Monkeywood Garage. Ice Diddy was here. He was actually on channel, wasn't he? Who else have we had? Marco 0364. Who else have we got? This is always the boring bit, but I've got to make a mention of it as much as we can. GB Patriot. We also had Slow Rider, I think, didn't we, today? He was here. Buster ADV was here as well.
Dylan, Kevin.
Dylan, Cavan Honda Rider, yeah. Cavan. Baylotron was here.
Picos Paul.
Picos Paul, yeah. Thank you very much, Alex, for helping out, because it's always a bit of a stress getting through all these quickly as I possibly can. Shout out, if you think I've missed any, Steve, shout out. Steve's Biking Grandad was here. Thanks for coming along this week. We didn't have Nige here today, so apologies for Nige not being here, but I'm sure he's got something busy going on somewhere. Picos Paul, Dylan Honda Rider. I think that's probably all the people we had here this week.
Marco Evo.
That's the one, yeah. Marco Evo, yeah. Slow Rider, Kevin, Dylan. We also had Cruz Bolero was here. That's another one on my channel. We watch the channel every now and then.
Baylotron.
Baylotron, yes.
Exeter
Rider was there.
Bomb was in. Yeah.
And Exeter Rider.
Yeah.
I've mentioned everybody I can. If I've missed anybody out, just give us a shout. And so, has anybody got anything coming up next week? Steve, have you got any videos coming out next week?
Hopefully, the video that I tried to do today.
Oh, that's good.
It went completely wrong. Yeah, when you go out, you've got all good intentions and it just doesn't work.
But isn't that a good reason to go out and have another ride, eh? Put your cameras on, have another ride.
Yeah. I spent 2.5 hours enjoying myself for no reason.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I spent a lot of time this week. Go on.
Carry on.
Yes.
No, I can do with that.
Yeah.
That's not a bad problem to have, is it?
No, that's true.
But,
Well, I've spent a lot of time this week out riding, but not with cameras on the bike. So I'm going to have to try and get some cameras on the bike next week and do a bit of riding and get a video out there, because I've not done a video for probably 3 weeks now, to be honest, apart from the live streams. So I've got a bit of work to do this week.
Sometimes it's good just to go out for yourself, isn't it?
It is nice to go. It's different when you're riding without cameras on, this, that, and the other. You can just ride and not worry about what you're going to say or how you're going to say it or thinking about what you're doing or anything like that. It's always a
Do
little
you
better
not
for me.
find you're talking to yourself anyway?
No. If I'm out on a ride on my own, I've got my own things. I'm thinking about other things rather than YouTube, basically. Clear my mind. I've got other things doing.
That's what I do, but I end up talking to myself about all my problems.
Well, record them anyway. You can put your microphone there and record whatever you're saying and review it when you get home, can you?
Well, yeah, but I mean, DJI is brilliant, but it's not that good. It won't give me the answers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What you need is have a word with Howie, Crazy Cardo. You need one of them, and they'll get a bit of feedback from him.
I've got more than enough voices in my head as it is. I don't need any more.
What about you, Alex? Are we going to look forward to a lot of information on the 650? Because that's what I think people will really want to know, being
Yes.
somebody who owns one, and get some really proper, decent videos of somebody who can give us proper, from our owner's view, really.
Yeah, there won't be one this week on the 650. I've got footage, but I've not edited it. I've got a video on the NT1100. I went up to Fort Augustus last week, so the video on that should be out this week. And I have got stuff for the 650, but I've just not edited it. It's in 360 format. I've just been busy doing other things, you know.
Yeah. I think it's the same with everybody. Everybody's quite busy at the moment. The winter, summer's here, and everybody's out about doing things. And it's not just riding bikes; it's doing family things and things like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
But what I do want to a request for you, Alex, a request for the 650. Can you get the sound to hear what the sound's like from the pipes at the back?
Yeah.
If it's possible, because I know that would be nice to hear what it sounds like.
No, do you know what, Joe? When I was out on the bike, you know that the last video I released on the 650, I had audio problems at the start.
Yes. Yeah.
That's when I was going to record the sound for you, but of course I buggered it up because of my own stupidity. But yes, no, I'll get you the unedited sound of those exhausts, because they do sound quite nice, Joe.
Oh, I can imagine, yeah, because I do like the double exhaust. But anyway, so I'm going to wrap it up there. Thanks everybody for coming in who's come on the side chat today. Sorry for the delay when we started up. We had a bit of an issue which we got through eventually, which was good. And I will say thank you, Steve. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Nick, for coming along. And thanks to Jerry for coming along to the stream this week as well. And hopefully we'll do another one in 2 weeks' time. Information will be on the channel. So yeah, thank you very much, everybody. I'm going to close the stream now.